Hi guys, Roscoe0583 here with my review of the Hot Toys Avengers Iron Man Mark 6. Now this figure comes in two different versions, one being the joint promo edition, which was limited to 16 pieces worldwide. That comes with the Tony Stark mech test version head sculpt from the first film with the longer fringe and the light up display stand. Now I'm not at all disappointed that was limited to 16 pieces. One, I don't see the point of releasing only 16 pieces, but for me it doesn't look like the character Tony Stark or how he looked in the Avengers film. So I'm not really disappointed about that. I know one person who was lucky enough to pick it up has already tried selling it on eBay for $2,500. So if you do want to get it, it's pretty much well out of reach of most collectors. Now Hot Toys also released this version here, which is the movie promo edition. They released 500 in Hong Kong and the remainder through Sideshow. So there was 3,000 all up. Now this comes with the Mark IV head sculpt and the standard Hot Toys stand. Some people might say that they're milking the line a little bit too much. Yes and no. Yes, we have seen it all before, but no, being that some collectors might want to go and pick one up now who might have missed out. And for me, the Mark VI was in the Avengers film more so than the Mark VII. So I feel it's necessary to have it in the Avengers collection. Now this figure wasn't initially intending on getting, as I've already got the Iron Man 2 version, which comes with the battle damage and non-battle damage looks. And overall I think the Iron Man 2 version is a lot better figure. But the reasons why I decided to get this is I've always been stuck in two minds about how to display the Iron Man 2 version, whether to have it with the helmet on, helmet off, battle damage or non-battle damage modes. I have him posed next to War Machine, so I think at the moment I've got him, or I usually have him in his battle damage mode, and yeah, I keep the helmet on, but when the Avengers characters come out, I'd like to have one displayed in the clean look. So I was going to go and buy a spare, but one thing I didn't like was the burn marks on the legs. Even though it was displayed, or you can display it in the clean look, you still get to see that battle damage look on the Iron Man 2 version. So luckily this was announced. It did look a lot tidier as it only comes in the clean look, and it has far less of those battle damage looks on that version. So that's my reason why I went to pick it up, and I'm a bit of a completist as well. I would like them all badged as Avengers when I display them together, not necessarily drag my Iron Man 2 one away from the War Machine setup I have, and have the Iron Man 2 stand next to the rest of the Avengers. So that's just me, and that's my reasons why I decided to get this. Alright, let's go take a look at the box that he comes with. Overall, I wasn't too impressed with this box. It's a slipcover design which goes over an inner box. When I first saw the initial pictures of it on YouTube, wasn't impressed, just thought it was just a plain red box with a slight silhouette there of the Mark VI. And usually when Hot Toys do a box, they usually continue the same look for the rest of the series. So I was a bit disappointed that they're going to continue this trend on with the rest of the characters. But hopefully they at least change the colour. Now that I have it in hand, it's actually not too bad. You have that soft satin reflective look, and you have very minute detail in the background. Almost resembles the shape of the carbon fibre patterning, which is very hard to pick up on the camera. I wouldn't say it's an extravagant box, but I'd say it's more of an elegant box. Hopefully they at least change the colour for the rest of the characters when they release them. Alright, once we slide this off, you have the inner box here. It is a very small box as it doesn't come with much. Got the A there down the bottom corner, the window, and you have the writing Iron Man Mark VI on the top. Which is quite strange, but still looks okay. You've also got the triangular arc reactor design on both the outer and inner box. Right, accessories. Doesn't come with much at all. Here we have the neck post, which has the light up function if you want to display with the mask on. You have the forearm missiles, and you have some clenched fists there, and also you got your instruction sheet. That's it. Very, very small amount when you compare it to the Iron Man 2 version, which comes with all of this. So you got the theme diorama, you got the Tony Stark head in the mask there, you got the battle damaged faceplate, battle damaged arm, chest plate, thighs. You got all that missile armor there. These are slightly darker and more burnt, tarnished look to them than the new version. You got all those sets of hands. You got the instruction sheet, the stem, the clamp. You've got the battle damaged shoulder piece, bicep piece. All that stuff's interchangeable. You even get these rubber, sort of plastic version of the hand sculpts. I think Hot Toys have done away with these now. We didn't get these with this new version, obviously, or the Iron Man 2 Unleashed version, the Mark II. I don't think many collectors use them. Most people use the articulated fingers, articulated hands. So Hot Toys are doing a bit of cost cutting there. I don't feel they're necessary anyway. But that's what you get with the Iron Man 2 version. A lot more figure and accessories there. But I think the new version, Mark 6, was a little bit cheaper through Sideshow than this was. But I'll talk about that price a little bit later. Alright, onto the figure. As I said before, we got the Mark IV head sculpt. Nothing's new really. Same sculpt on everything. You got the Avengers stand there, the Mark VI nameplate. Overall, the bodies have been used quite a fair bit by Hot Toys. The arms, the ab area, the legs, even the helmet. It's all been used on the Mark IV and Mark VI. The only thing that's changed for the Mark VI is the colouring on the knees and the chest piece. Nothing else is different. Yeah, I was actually thinking that this was going to be an exact copy of the Iron Man 2 version, but I later read that it was a repaint. And when I opened it, I was quite surprised. It is a little bit different. The colouring is slightly different, ever so minutely. You got all the beaten up, sort of worn look a little bit more around the top, especially around the top here. You got this burnt piece here. These aren't actually scratched in; they're actually applied with their painting technique. That burn look there. So overall, the figure is the same as the first version, but there are subtle differences in detail which resemble the Avengers film more so than the Iron Man 2 film. Each figure corresponds to their films perfectly. So even the battle damaged on the original version looks more like the battle damage from the film it's supposed to be from, more so than the Avengers. So that's another reason why I decided to get this one. Alright, I'll just display it next to the original version. Let's go and get him. Here we have them both. Got this one with the helmet on, and I've changed them to the clean look so we get a bit of a comparison here. Look at the bicep armor. You've got that black shading which goes to silver, where on this one it's just plain silver, more like a galvanized look. Even on the knees you've got more of a silver look there, but here you got almost like a silver look with overspray, which gives a look of a different type of material. See, the legs are a lot cleaner. These ones look a little bit more of a copper tinge to them, slightly darker than this. This more looks like the Mark IV colour of leg there. So you can see the burnt marks all over the legs. That's on the clean look, whereas the clean look on this one is pretty good. Now, on this you can interchange all the parts to make a battle damage: the chest plate, the bicep armor here, the shoulder, the thigh guards here. But on this one, you can still remove the chest piece, but the bicep and the thigh armors here are glued on. You cannot remove them now. So that's another difference to the original. So overall, if you don't mind not having your Mark VI badged as an Avengers version, if you want the set, then this is the one to get. You get a lot more figure, but you know, I just wanted this to match everything else, and I wanted two separate figures to be displayed doing two separate things. So there we are. So a lot of subtle differences between the two. Now, this is the part where I'm supposed to say, if you missed out on this one, this is, you know, a worthy sort of replacement for that. Really, it's not with the accessories, and you know, I thought with the price, you know, it should be a lot better. But the price this guy's going for now, because I think scalpers know that everyone's going to be wanting this for their Avengers set, especially people that are new to Hot Toys want to go and pick up an Avengers version more so than an Iron Man 2 version, and this is going for $400 to $500 now already, straight off being released. Scalpers not in Hong Kong, but the people from the US are doing the exact same thing as well. So they're pretty much going for the same price now, even though this guy's been out for a couple of years. So if you're not worried about it being badged as an Avengers Mark VI, go and get this one, because it's actually going to cost you no more than that one, and you get a lot more. Alright, there we have it, guys. Hope you've enjoyed this look at both the versions of the Iron Man Mark VI. Thanks for watching my review yet again, guys. Look forward to seeing your views and thoughts on these two. Please just leave a comment and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And my next review should be of the Red Skull. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye for now.